Hey everyone, this is Danielle from Blank Canvas. Thank you for joining me for today's video. So today's video is about how to look good nude, and this is in terms of makeup. You wouldn't think of nude going with makeup in terms of anything else but the lips, but you can go nude with the rest of the face. So I'm just going to show you how I do it and how easy it is for you to get the same kind of results. So as usual, I have already started off with my skin being prepped, which means I've already put on my eye cream and my moisturizer, and I have already applied my lip balm. What I need to do is to prime my eye area, and I need to prime my entire face. Even though it was moisturizing, I still need to put on some sort of primer, so we're going to run with that. So I just use my Menage Deux. Here we go. I use my Menage Deux, which is from Whip Hand, and you know I'm a big fan of Whip Hand, and I use their lip conditioner and eye primer duo. So this is the lip conditioner. It's tinted blue to make your teeth look a little bit whiter. I'm not quite sure about that being completely true, but I mean it does what it has to do as a lip conditioner. So I use their eye primer, which is in the cool tint. You can also get it in a warm tint. I use cool tint because cool tint works best for my skin. And a trick I like to do with my eye primer is I use it all the way up to my eyebrows, and I also use it underneath my eyes, all around my eyes, so that when I put on my concealer, nothing creases, you know. So this is why it is you need to use this is why I recommend that you use an eye primer, and I don't mean an eye base. And if you're confused about the two, I already have a video about the differences between an eye base and an eye primer, so you might want to watch that just to clarify in your mind the differences. The next thing I'm going to use is my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and you'll know this one so well. I use it in the color Warm Honey. I'm going to put this around my entire eye area as well. You really have to blend this well and work fast too. I'm going to just dot it all around. It's going to make your eye area really bright, and I'm doing this so I don't have to go back in and sculpt my brows after I've put on the concealer before, because I want to keep this very minimal makeup today. Do you see that mosquito bit me? Like, that mosquito is very disrespectful. Just disrespectful. We're going to use Arista Matte Brown, and I'm using this for my brows. Because I'm not going back in to sculpt them. I really take my time with them so I can get a shape exactly how I want. Concealer wise, because I have a couple of blemishes on my face, to conceal that I use my Black Opal Avon True Flawless Skin Liquid Makeup, and I have this in beautiful bronze. This covers up little blemishes nicely for me. And, since I don't want to cover my skin completely with liquid foundation, I just spot conceal wherever necessary. Right, to set around my eyes, I'm going to use my Black Up Two-Way Cake in number 12, and it's significantly lighter than my actual skin tone, but it's going to set where I put the lightening concealer so that it's going to last. Okay, so you see, everything just looks a lot more natural than it is when we just had on the concealer. So you know it's coming to come. Don't ever worry about the in-between process with makeup, because it always looks strange. For my skin, for the rest of my skin, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural, and I have this in Dark Deep. So I use this as a foundation. You can use it as set powder, but it gives your skin a very nice natural look, so it doesn't look very matte, it doesn't look very dewy, but it's just kind of like a natural skin texture. So you may want, for your cheeks, you may want to put in a little color, and for that you need something really nude. So for me, I'm going to be using, I believe this is Demerara, but this is from the Sleek Blush by Tree palette, and I'm going to use this one here. I use it on my clients pretty often, so I'm just using it on my cheeks. Not using too much of that, and then I'm just going to blend it out with the same brush that I used to put on my face powder. For my crease, I am going to be using a matte color, and I'm going to be using a light brown from Jordana, which is like matte brown. I'm just using a fluffy brush and put it in my crease. And I'm taking light ash brown from the same Jordana, a matte shade as well. I'm going to use that under the brow with the same fluffy brush because I don't want it to be fine. I'm going to take a brown eyeliner pencil. This is just a generic one, and I'm going to use it to tight line. You can put it on your inner rim as well, especially if your eyes are on the larger side like mine, or you could use it flesh colored. I don't really like using a white or flesh colored eye pencil in my waterline. I find it looks really stark, but you can do that as well. Next step is for mascara, and I use AVON SuperSHOCK mascara because I love it, and I'm very upset that it's discontinued. I'm thinking of doing another castor oil challenge for my eyelashes. I want to tweak it a little bit. Thinking about doing it, so stay tuned for that. I might post it somewhere, Instagram, Facebook, somewhere. For me, new lips are two things: Timber lip liner and Smokey Look lip gloss from NYX. If you're around my complexion, that combo would work really well for you. If not, remember, nude is a very personal thing, so your best bet is to use a little bit of foundation over your lips, and then mix it with just a hint of a pink lip gloss, just a hint, and you will get a really lovely nude, and use any neutral lip liner that you have. So this is it, folks. This is how I like to look good naked with my face. And for me, it's all about the skin, keeping the skin looking very natural, naturally flawless, like keeping the skin looking light and fresh, and easy, and the lips, these are my perfect new lips. Like, I really love this combo. So this is it. This is how I like to look good naked in my face, well, nude in the face. My favorite combo for nude lips from my complexion, keeping my skin really nice and light and fresh, by doing concealing first and then covering with a powder, spot concealing when necessary, just the lightest hint of a deep peach blush, keeping the eyes like matte and super like lightly defined with just dark brown eyeliner and some mascara and just the hint of eyeshadows. Of course, keeping the brows neatly groomed and not even overly sculpted or anything. So we put on all the concealer first, but you saw it in the video. Of course, I will list all the products below, and feel free to shout out with any kind of questions that you have below. Any suggestions for future videos, I love to take those, because I have a list that I'm working through, so I'll be pleased to do a video that you requested. So of course, keep in contact with me, because comments, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. It's just where it's easy for you to keep in contact with me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a thing or two. But this is a look that is so easy for every day. Once you get the hang of it, and once you find the products that work well for you to get into, and it does not look like you have on a pound and a crown of makeup. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.